my sunshines, welcome back and thanks for popping in. I am so glad you're here. Y'all, this week has been utterly bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S, bananas. I had to sing the song because that's how crazy it's been. And tomorrow it just ramps up even more. I think I'm going to go over to my Instagram stories and channel my inner Lucy and do some splaining. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, go over there and watch my stories and you can kind of be caught up. All that to say though, I really needed a bright spot in my week and I think I found the perfect box to do that for all of us. It is called the Dorothy Jean design box. This is a new box to my channel and I have to say right off the bat, I love the name. Dorothy Jean just feels so wholesome. I can see myself as a little kid saying, Mom, Dorothy Jean invited me over for dinner, or I'm meeting Dorothy Jean at the mall. It just feels very Americana. And so I'm curious to see what's inside. Now this is a quarterly home decor subscription box. This is their summer 2023 box. I love a quarterly box because it doesn't hit your card every single month. You have a couple months in between to sort of anticipate what's coming. And then when it finally comes in, you can open it up and sprinkle the items throughout your home. I do believe that if you change one or two items in a room every season, it really just gives it a fresh, exciting look. So we're going to take a peek at this one. This particular box is $149.99 a quarter. I do have a discount code for $5 off, but in doing a little research on their website, I also noticed that they have what they call a holiday box. Now the summer holiday box was all about 4th of July. Based on what I saw, I'm very interested in that box. Another thing I like about this website is they actually show you a picture of everything that's in the box, and you can pause, skip, or cancel your subscription at any time. We all have times when money's a little tight one quarter, so it's nice to know that you can actually do a little skip. Now that holiday box is $59.99, and if you want to get the holiday quarterly box as well as this particular one, you can bundle them together for $209.99. Now I did also notice in perusing the website that the spring box is still available. Y'all, do yourself a favor, do me a favor, and go over there and look because it is so good. And I think you can still use the $5 off coupon that I have for that box if you're interested. All right, enough talking. I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you like what you see, please consider hitting that subscription button and giving this video a thumbs up. I would love to have you as part of my Georgia Sunshine family. Now I did go ahead and just slit the tape of this box because I wasn't sure, it's new to me too, if it was a box inside of a box or if the products were in here as soon as you opened it, and that is the case. I have to say I see both sides of some people want the really pretty box and some boxes will just do a cardboard box. I kind of am on team just do a cardboard box because they're just going to end up in the landfill. So I do appreciate that. There is a little bit of bubble wrap in here. Ooh, oh my gosh. Look at that. I think that might be a little rug. I think. All right, let me put my glasses on. I don't know if I see a card. I did notice online it gives a little description of each item in the box. So I opened that just to show you how stinking adorable. I know exactly where this is going to go. It's a little seagrass rug. I've shared this before in videos. I don't know what it is about me, but seagrass is like catnip to me. I cannot smell it enough. We get seagrass things in where I work and I cannot stop smelling them. Everybody at work makes fun of me. It smells so good. We have a sunroom and we have a door that goes in and out from the porch and it's tiled when you come into the sunroom, and the rug that I have there is just worn and dirty looking. You know how you get a rug and it's just, you've washed it so many times it doesn't ever look truly clean. This is going to be perfect. I love it. It's like a big, like almost like a monstera plant. I like the neutral with black. That's pretty. Okay, let's see what it says about that guy. It says that this is a seagrass rug. It measures 30 by 16 inches and it's perfect for indoor or outdoor with a perfect touch of texture. Okay, if this is an indication of what's in the box, me likey so far. Whoa, okay. Then we've got a couple other things down in here. This is why the box is so big. Holy cow. Let me open this and I'll be right back. Y'all ready for this? There's some kind of plant in here, but there's also a vessel, I think, that's holding the plant. I'm just gonna pull it out. from the bottom. Oh, this is huge. Look at this guy. Let me take the bubble wrap off really quickly. And what I love about this is it's got the resin or the faux water down at the bottom, and then the branches. This is tall, all right here. I love tall things that are a little bushy at the top. I feel like with bookshelves, when you need a little height, you can add a couple other little pieces down here. This is so pretty. A mantle, an entryway, anywhere you need a little height. This might go on my mantle. I love this clear vase too. I know my lights are kind of playing with it, but it is clear. I wonder what kind of branches these are. You can bend them just a little bit because they were in that box kind of all put together to give it a little bit more dimension. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so it says this is a faux water plant and vase. The vase measures 10.5 inches tall and 8 inches wide, with the tallest leaf reaching 30 inches tall. Now, obviously you would have to, straighten it out a little bit, but that's gonna give you great height. This would be pretty if you've got floating shelves in your kitchen too. Yes, it's big, and yes, we love it. I love it too. This would be pretty in front of those really nice, like round mirrors on a console table. I did notice on the website that they've got several decor inspiration pictures where they took items from the box and kind of showed you how to use them. And I have to say, beautiful, but attainable and achievable. Like, it feels like it would go in my house. You know how sometimes you look at pictures in magazines and you're like, my house would never look like that. Very attainable and achievable. All right, we have several more items in the box. These next three look like they're made to go together. So they're coffee table books, but they're actually faux because they're storage boxes. Look at this Christian Dior one. Isn't that dress beautiful? And I like how the dress kind of cascades onto the spine. Isn't that really, really pretty? So we've got this one. We've got Chanel. I would assume this is Coco Chanel. I've only seen pictures of her when she's much older, but look at that vintage photo. She's got the cigarette in her mouth, all the pearl jewelry. I love this vintage look. And then we have this black and white one that just says New York. So you can display these together on a coffee table or even bookshelves. You can do them this way or this way. I'm thinking because they've got the storage in them, you could do like mementos from dates, like movie tickets and things. You could do some of your kids' artwork. If you wanted to stack them on like a coffee table, sort of like this, you could put something on here like a little candle holder, a votive or something, and store all of your extra candles down in here. That would be really, really pretty. I love that they just did a black and white. They're very aesthetic. However, can you see mixing these with maybe some fun vintage Christmas books at Christmas with some antique ornaments on the top? I think if you wanted to do like a really girly office, that's actually my dream, with doing like really vibrant, bright colors of like hot pinks and bright blues and yellows. I can see kind of mixing that in, maybe some greens. I think in the fall, if you did a really fun pumpkin, you could kind of mix it together with some like links or something. These are beautiful, really pretty. They're not that heavy. So you can display them this way on a bookshelf, that way on a bookshelf, or like I said, an entryway or coffee table. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, there's one more thing. I did go ahead and just slit the tape on this one. This is heavy. I was expecting the books to be heavy and then they weren't. And then I was expecting this not to be, and there's some weight. This feels like it's something cast iron. No way. Look at that. Did you guys play jacks when you were little? I love that. Remember how I said in the beginning, the name Dorothy Jean just brought back like wholesome vibes? This is very beautiful, interesting, textural, but it just brings back nostalgia. It says about this is a cast iron jack, and he is so darn perfect. I have to say, I agree. Look how cute he would be just put on top of this. I will say though, I think how I'm going to use these is I'm going to put a really interesting, probably white textural, maybe something with ridges, flower pot here, and then have a green cascading plant coming down, maybe on my nightstand or something. Oh my gosh, I love him. He's a good size, kind of the size of your hand, not quite as long, but definitely as fat. Also for the books I didn't read, it says set of 3 faux designer books with a secret storage. They measure 10.5 by 7 by 2 in case you're interested. Gosh, I have to say, I really like this. I thought each of the pieces were really easy to sprinkle through your home in a lot of different ways. I mean, even you could put this in a child's room or a nursery, like up on the shelf. I feel like you could do a lot with this too. I always say when decorating any kind of shelves, you always need interesting pieces that have different textures and sizes. This is gorgeous. I love the books. I really like that Christian Dior one. If you guys have been around my channel for a while, you might have heard the story where I went to a different beauty counter and I left almost in tears, and the Christian Dior people kind of took me over, took care of me. I had the best experience with them, and so I'm a little fond of anything Christian Dior. I can't afford a lot of it, but I can still like it. And then this vase is simply stunning. It's super heavy and you get a lot of bang for your buck in something like this because it's so tall. You could even style this together like on the top of a bookshelf. Do you see it, or an entryway? I like that it sort of all goes together. I have to say, with the inclusion of that adorable rug, I really like this box. I think my first introduction is leading me to want a second date. What do you guys think? Let me know below. Again, I'll go ahead and put a picture of the spring box here because again, that one is still available. It is $149.99 and I do have that discount code for $5. I'm gonna put in the description box. Don't forget, if you can't find the description box, that I will have it linked to the very first comment. So just go under the video to the very first comment. This isn't like a referral link or anything. It's just gonna save you a little bit of money. If you snap a box, let me know in the comments and I'll see you guys soon for another video. Bye-bye.